We got some things planned for you today. A little bit of talking about what our club does, what our team does, and also some demos of some of the sports that we do. Have any of you ever heard of or maybe seen logging sports or timber sports online? Yeah? Yeah. What kind of things have you seen? No? Yeah, so climbing up and chopping some wood. Yeah. That event's called Springboard, and that is actually mimicking traditional logging practices where they would chop into trees, put in a little board to stand on there to fell them when they were too big or too swollen at the bottom to cut like right from the base. And now we do it for sport, and that's how a lot of these sports started, based it on the tools that were used traditionally or the practices that were used traditionally, and turned into an athletic sport or a competition that we can uh, practicing, get better, and kind of keep those practices alive a little bit. If you want to get started, the first thing we have to show you today is called a single buck. So single buck is done using this saw, which is called a crosscut saw. This is the kind of saw that they would actually use traditionally, maybe up on their springboards or else just on the forest floor. You'll notice it's got a lot of teeth. Some of them are for cutting, and others are just for clearing the wood away. Those are called cutters and rakers. Um, so to be able to run the saw well, you have to know how to use both and how to uh, not just be going quickly, but also getting that wood away, staying straight with the saw, because if it bends, you're gonna have problems. If you hang up, you're gonna have problems. Um, Owen is a great sawyer, so you're gonna learn a lot from him right now. And if you cheer him on, I'm sure he wouldn't hate it. Yeah, so I'll give you a count off. Does that sound good?
Sounds good.
Okay, and you guys can all learn this. Yeah, we can.
Let's go, Owen.
Yeah. This is the standard count off we'll be using throughout today. So if you learn it, then you can say it along with me. We'll be going, timers ready, contestants ready. 3, 2, 1, go! Let's go, Owen. Yes, you'll see he's using his full body. He's trying to move it back and forth on the same line. Oh, awesome. We try to avoid that. Get him started again. Oh, you're golden. Back on it. Nice.
Well, learning about
Yeah. Great part about logging sports, in my opinion, is that they are so diverse. So we'll have events that are like climbing a pole, like rolling on a log in the water, um, or sawing or chopping. And so there's basically something anyone can find that they'll do well at. You don't have to be just a big, strong guy. You can be a agile person, or good at balance, or good at climbing really fast, or something like that. You'll find something that works for you and suits your strengths. So Angus now is putting on a second handle. You'll see here also two different versions of handles, one a little bit older, one newer. We're going to be moving over to doing a double buck, or Jack and Jill, because it'll be guy, girl. Yeah, I'm going to go off mic for this part. That'll work. This is very much the same thing, except we're trying to keep it nice and flat. Okay, have you said it? All right, you guys remember the starting cadence? Oh, and you want to lead them in it?
all right, all together now. Timers ready. Contestants ready. 3, 2, 1, go.
Yeah, so
Quicker than I.
yeah, we're cheating a little bit comparatively, but Both are fun. Kind of kick your butt a little bit, but it's good to have a partner that you can stop well with. So in sports, we've got a couple song events, single buck like Owen showed, double buck like me and Angus were doing. Also some with the chainsaw. We're gonna run our chainsaw today. We've got to bring chaps. That's another thing. Safety is important. We take it seriously. So no chainsaws today, but you can imagine. And so
You are interested in chainsaw.
that's a good point. It'll get you that experience.
Get taught by people who know how to do it so they can teach you good practices.
Yeah. Yeah, so some chainsaw events we have, if you're interested in that. We'll have some where wood is hung up like this, and you're just trying to cut through it, down or up, or doing a bore cut or a match cut or anything, as fast as you can. A bore cut? Have any of you ever heard of a bore cut before? Or is that that's foreign language? Okay, I should explain. Thank you, Owen. So
How does an own demonstrate?
why doesn't it? Yeah, you got the saw. The bore cut.
So, bore cut, tip the bar, most dangerous and scary part of the chainsaw, and stick it right in the center of the log. Bring the saw up, and cut back down. That's bore cut competition. Pretty useful for when you're sawing in the woods or sawing on a log deck. Sometimes there's some bind, or just the only way you can get cut. And it's scary because you can hurt yourself, but it's a really helpful, useful cut to know.
Yeah, thank you, Owen. So we got that. We've got obstacle pole, which is you're running up a log that's sort of suspended at an angle. You run up, you cut the tip of it off with your chainsaw and run back down. It's sort of an obstacle course mixed with chainsaw use, mixed with running around with the chainsaw, basically. If you're into that. Anyways, lots of different things to suit different strengths and kind of mirror different parts of working in the woods. We've got some more things to show you, but before we do, I want to see if there's any questions, either about logging sports or Oregon State College of Forestry. Owen and I are both students in the College of Forestry, so if you have any questions about that, we can certainly answer them, yeah. Yeah, that's a great question. We have some people who come up from the high school circuit, because there are some teams in Oregon especially that have teams, some schools. For myself, and I believe for both of them, we didn't have any experience, and that's how most people enter. Most people come up, maybe they split firewood once or twice. Many people haven't even done that. But it's a great way to sort of learn about using those tools. And beyond that, actually getting into the sport, people are super welcoming. Like, and you can actually go and compete professionally and things too, which at this point we all have in the summer. So very welcoming community, and everyone basically understands that most people don't get into this until college.
I found out is
That's true.
compete with schools all the way to art. I think it's pretty impressive. We won a competition back in the fall, and I've been placing in a lot of stuff. And yeah, we just have a lot of great help from our coaches. So it's something that if you want to get into it, you can get at it pretty fast. Stick with it.
And Oregon State is a good place to do it, better than a lot of others.
In addition to do a lot of other things as part of the Forestry Club. So the Forestry Club has started a maple syrup project, which is super cool. We go out, we tap big leaf maple trees, which are not traditionally used to make maple syrup. We harvest the sap, we boil it down into maple syrup that we give to the team and sell as a fundraiser. So do a lot of going to conferences and networking with industry professionals. If you want a job in forestry, most of that. Even if you're not a forester, I'm a mechanical engineer. I got a job at a timber mill, partly through my connections with the forestry club, doing mechanical engineering. So
Yeah, that's a great point. That's our main goal as a club, is to provide some community for forestry students or for people interested in the industry, to talk to each other, talk to alumni, talk to people in the upper classes, just to build connections and learn from each other a bit. But yeah, and everyone just comes into it as freshmen and not really knowing what's up, but they leave with some experience, hopefully. Do you have any more questions about OSU? Yeah, go ahead. The club. Can you swing an axe? Like right now, like today?
maybe come up after, and we'll get you.
Yeah. Anything else?
I think we're gonna move into our next demonstration.
Yeah.
How about people come?
You can step up to here.
sizes, the handle's prescribed length, and do you grind your own? They will dull over time. So do you have to keep buying axes, or do you?
Yeah, yeah.
3, 2, 1. Go for it, girl.
only needed a couple of bags, so.
Figuring out all the